she just had this and she's like, do you want it? And I'm like, that's my favorite book of all time, give it to me. Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're gonna be doing something super duper fun. I had this idea a while ago and I just never got around to doing it until now, so I'm actually filming two videos today. One of them is this one that you're seeing, and another one is most likely next week's video, but you'll see what that is when we get to it. But today we are going through my special edition books. Not all of them are special edition, some are just really pretty sprayed edges, but I'm counting them as special edition. I have them all behind me. I actually don't have that many. Like, I'm not someone who buys like multiple copies of a book like in a special edition form, except for one series, and some of them are signed because I've met the lovely author, as I've mentioned on here before. But I think, let me count them. I have 18 of them here. 3 of them are not actually books, they're journals, but they're still pretty and I'm counting them. So I have 18 special edition books. So this is not gonna be a long video, I hope, but knowing me, it probably will be anyway. So let's just get into it. First, I'm gonna start with the only romance sprayed edge special edition that I have, and that is Good Spirits by B.K. Borison. This is my only copy of it, but here in Australia, I don't know if they have this in the US or in the UK, but here in Australia we had these beautiful sprayed edges on all of the paperbacks, and they are so good. I actually love this book. I gave it, I think, 4.25 stars because there were some things that gave me the ick. If you've read my review, if you follow me on Goodreads and you've read my review of this book, it explains all the icks that I got. I'll put the review here. There was a few icks that I was like, okay, no, but it was still really cute, and I read it right around Christmas and it was just perfect, and it gave the vibes of one of my favorite Christmas movies, Spirited, with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell. If you've not watched it, please go do it. It's a musical. It's freaking hilarious. I mean, it's Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell, like what else could you expect? So good. But this book was really cute, and of course I had this beautiful edition of it because it has sprayed edges, and it's just the cutest sprayed edge as well with the little candy canes. I always display it. I can't decide if I want to display it with the sprayed edges out or with the spine out, because the spine is also so cute. So yeah, that's my only romance special edition that I have with sprayed edges. All my others are different. Oh my god, wait guys, I forgot to grab one. I forgot to grab a whole set. Give me a second. I forgot some. I forgot I had these actually, and I just remembered. I was like, wait, no, they're collector's editions, so they're special. Okay, so another collector's edition. I was given this by someone. We are not friends anymore. We are not friends anymore. Okay, we have not talked for a long time, and I went no contact. But she did get me this really nice collector's edition of Where the Crawdads Sing. This is the, I just want to say it's collector's edition. Nothing special under the cover, literally just like that. It's just different cover, and inside, like, it's nothing special. It's not like it's signed or anything. She just got it at Dimmicks. No sprayed edges, nothing like that, but it is a collector's edition, so it kind of counts. Haven't read this book, but I might be reading it in an upcoming reading vlog. Because I had some of my friends pick books off my TBR for me to read, and one of my friends picked this. So I might finally be reading it, and you might get to see my reaction to it. Do I know what it's about? No. Do I want to read it? Yes. Do I want to watch the movie? Yes. I haven't watched it yet. I know it came out ages ago, years ago. Where the Crawdads Sing. So nothing special, but she's there. She's there. She exists, you know. Okay, my other ones I forgot to grab. It's a whole set. It's here's my funny thing. My family has all watched the movies and read, my parents have read the books, and everyone else have watched the movies but me. I was terrified of the Dark Lord, and I was like, he's terrifying, I don't want to watch it. If you haven't guessed by now, it's Harry Potter. And I watched the first one, was terrified. Okay, I was terrified of him, and I was like, no, not watching it. But then a few years ago, we were going to America, and we were going to Universal, which has their Harry Potter world. I'd been before, but this was our second time going, and my parents were like, okay, we're gonna watch a Harry Potter movie every single weekend leading up till when we leave. And I was like, sure, because I was older then. I was like, yeah, I'm not afraid anymore, it's okay. So we watched the movie, and that was my first time watching them 3 years ago. So, and then that same year I got the Ravenclaw editions of the whole series for my birthday, and I read it that year for the first time. Never read it before. These are Ravenclaw editions. I'm a Ravenclaw, as most people probably, most readers probably are a Ravenclaw or a Slytherin, I've heard. But I have my beautiful Ravenclaw editions. I love them so much. The sprayed edges are literally just blue, but do I give a shit? No. But the covers are so pretty, and I love that they alternate between black and blue. My favorite book in the whole series will always be Goblet of Fire. I love Goblet of Fire so much. It's so good. I just love tournaments and trials. Like, if you know my reading taste, that's like, I love those. So that's why that's my favorite in the series. But yeah, so that's my Ravenclaw editions of Harry Potter. I'm trying to make sure they don't fall. So yeah. Next we have, these are the ones that aren't actually books. They are journals. But I have a whole shelf, well, not a whole shelf anymore, but most of a shelf dedicated to this series because I personally love the series. I know that lots of people don't, and that's okay. I personally love the series. I've met Lauren. She's super sweet. That's okay if you don't love it. Just admire the pretty special editions. Okay, so these are the journals. They have the most beautiful sprayed edges with each of the flowers from the covers. Oh, guys, look at these covers. Have I used these journals? No. Do I plan to? I want to, because I don't like to just leave something unused because like they're so freaking cute. Do I know what I put in them? No, because I'm not one for writing down my book ideas on a page. I have to do it like in my head on a computer. I cannot write them down physically. I just don't know why. I've tried, doesn't work. Anyway, the back have quotes on them. So this says, "Forever my undoing." This one has, "You promised to be my undoing, so prove it." They're probably backwards for you, but that's okay. You know what? I don't care. I know that lots of people don't like Powerless, but you know what? You can't deny that these editions are so pretty. Lots of people thought these were actually editions of the books, but they are in fact journals. They also have the names on the spine. That's why people thought they were actual editions of the books, because they have the names on the spine, but they are not. But speaking of Powerless, I do have all the hardcover editions. The dust jackets are somewhere because I'd like to display them with the foiling. So I don't know where the dust jackets are. I think they're in my Throne of Glass box set box, like down there. 3 of them are signed, 2 of them are not. These 2 are not signed because this wasn't even announced when it came out, and this was not out in Australia when I went and saw Lauren. So yeah, but these 3 are signed. They are so pretty. Like, look at this. Like, this one's signed with my name by Lauren. I've shown it off many a times, but this one is signed, and I told her I was a writer, and it was before Storms and Vows came out, and I told her, oh my god, I'm publishing my book this year, I'm self-publishing, and she wrote keep going with a little love heart. Sweetest person, love her so much. We have Powerful, also signed. This one just has her signature though, because we could only choose one to have our name in, so I picked Powerless because that was my favorite. And that's the best one, like, definitely. Like, I love the others, but though Reckless is underrated. Love Reckless, and look how gorgeous. I didn't show Powerful. So freaking cute. And then Fearless. This was my graduation present. When I graduated high school last year, I said to my parents, all I want is the Fearless special edition. So they got me it. So they got me the Fearless special edition. They also got me a beautiful rose and dagger necklace that I love. I'm not wearing it right now, but I wear it when I go out sometimes. So that's what they got me. And they got me beautiful roses as well, because roses are my favorite flower. But this was my main present that I wanted. I just really wanted it. And then we have Fearful. This is actually probably my favorite. It's so freaking pretty. You can't deny it. And then the back, yes. And I love how they have the maps and stuff on the hardcover. But that's my Powerless special editions, my hardcovers. They're so gorgeous, and the artwork is all gorgeous. The artwork is all gorgeous, and I love them so much. And yeah, and the spines are pretty too. So it's like, it's a win-win. These are just so gorgeous. Okay, next we just have like paperbacks that are just like sprayed edge, but they're so pretty that I consider them special editions. So first we have Sparkle the Everflame. I just bought this at Kmart one day. When I tell you, I actually enjoyed this book, but here's the thing. If you watched my reading wrap up from last week, loved this one, got 11% into the second one, gave up. I was like, I'm done, can't take it. So I want to go back to the series because I want to keep going, because I want to know how it ends, but I'm just not in the mood right now. The girl's DM was pissing me off, but this one was really good and it's got pretty straight edge. This whole series here in Australia has straight edges for the paperbacks, so she's really cute, and I do want to get the rest of the series in paperback because, like I said, I am going to still read it, but DM will piss me off the whole time. I know she will, like, there's no doubt about it. Love it though, gorgeous. Even the cover's gorgeous. The only reason I kept reading this book was because Luther. He's hot, love him. Hey Henry, hey DM. If you watch my hit list video, if you haven't, my fictional character hit list, they're both on there. Okay, next we have two that I got when I was in Singapore. I had not seen these books in Australia before, so that's why I was like, oh, interesting. And here's the funny thing, my friend kept recommending it to me, but I couldn't find it anywhere in Australia. So when I saw them in Singapore, I was like, oh my god, I have to get them. And bonus, they had sprayed edges. So these were originally indie published, and the third one isn't out traditionally yet. So I think it's coming out later this year, so I have to wait for the third one. So I'm trying to like hold back on reading them because I want to wait for the third one. There's Thrown in the Dark. Even the cover's just cute, but they have these so like really pretty sprayed edges with leaves on them. And then I have the second one as well. So the third one's red, so I'm hoping when the third one comes out here it's the same size and has the sprayed edge, because then it will match. If it doesn't, I will be pissed. And they're gorgeous, and I got them in Singapore. My grandparents actually bought these for me as like, because they always buy us something when we're on holiday together, and they were with us and they bought me these. So yeah, but they've actually got the cutest little covers. And yeah, I just saw the sprayed edges and I got them and I was like, hell yes. So they go on my sprayed edge shelf. I'll show you all of these on the shelf. Like when I'm at the end of this video, I will show you all of them where they live on the shelf. Okay, these two, I think they're out pretty much everywhere in this like paperback now, but I had never seen these before in these specific paperbacks. We had these in larger size hardcovers in Australia for ages, and I wanted to get it, but I was like, no, I have a feeling this could be a gorgeous paperback. So glad I had that feeling, because wait for it. When I saw this sprayed edge, these are from Singapore. I got them in Singapore when I was there in April. You would have seen it in my travel diaries in part 3. I did bring these up. Yes, I'm filming right now. Sorry, my mother interrupted, but she brought me a finger bun. She's experimenting because I am celiac and I can't have things. In Australia, we have this thing called finger buns, and they're just basically bread rolls with icing and sprinkles on them, and they're so good. She made me ones, gluten-free. So cute, and it's actually really good. So, snack time. I'm chewing, my god. As I was saying, this book, I saw it in Singapore, fell in love with it. I've been wanting to read it for a while because I've heard really good things about it. And then I saw these spreads. I had to get them. Look. Ooh. So I've heard really good things about this author. I've heard she's really good. So I'm excited. The font is massive. You know what? I'm going to read this so fast when I do, because why is the font so big? Look at this, it's massive, it's so good. And anyway, I saw the second one too, so I had to get the second one. yeah, this one's probably my favorite sprayed edge out of the two because it's got a dagger. So these look amazing on my shelf. Oh, and the spines too, the spines are so freaking cute. And look, they line up. They line up to make a picture. So I better make sure book 3 comes in the same thing. If not, then I will pay a fortune to somehow get it here from Singapore or from the US, because I need them to match. I gave a full show in my travel diaries video, so if you haven't watched it, go watch that. My travel diaries, 3 parts: Malaysia, Disney cruise, and Singapore. Really funny. I've got a playlist on my channel if you want to watch them. They're really entertaining. My whole family is involved. Yeah, it was really fun. It was really fun traveling, and I'm gonna do more travel vlogs because I'm going to Japan next year, and I'm also going to the US. So I'm very, very, very excited for those. But we got a lot to do until then. But yeah, and this cover, look at this cover. It's so freaking pretty. And also, she's from New Zealand, our neighbour, and she lives in the Gold Coast. I love the Gold Coast. We've got 4 more books. 3 of them are actually special editions that I received from Fairy Loot when I had a subscription. I don't anymore because I can't afford it. but this one is the normal edition of the book in hardcover. Love this series. I did actually take my ratings down for this series the other day because I thought about it. I was like, oh, but they're not 5 stars. Still a really good series. But that is Grim and Horror by Alex Astor. You can't deny that this book is gorgeous. Look at the sprayed edge. Look at that. Look at that. That is gorgeous. And then the cover, obviously, and the fact that it's a flip book. I am annoyed though because Grim has less of a story than Horror. This is Grim, that's Horror. Give me more Grim, but I feel like it makes sense that we have more Horror because we had to learn his backstory more, because I feel like he's very important in the final books. I actually love Horror. I'm Team Grim. I'm actually Team Grim and Horror become besties and get together and leave Isla and she dies. So I think most people are, because Isla's a fucking bitch. Oh my god. Once again, she's on my hit list. She's on my hit list. Go watch the hit list video and I'll tell you everything I hate about her. Okay, these last 3 are actually special editions. These are not the original editions of the book because these are from a Fairy Loot subscription. Ignore my dragon. This is Illyria. She's a very well-behaved dragon. But yeah, so these special editions I got from Fairy Loot subscription that I had late last year, early this year. I had to cancel it because I couldn't afford it, guys. I couldn't afford it, okay? I work part-time. I live at home with my parents. I was at uni, but I'm not anymore. So yeah, but my first one I received from that subscription was 7 Deadly Thorns, which you will see me reading in a video. This is the other one that McKaylee picked. It's with Thrown in the Dark, but I said I'm probably going to read this just because it's a standalone. I know that, but I'm actually really excited. Beautiful sprayed edge. Beautiful sprayed edge. Obviously beautiful cover. Fairy Loot edition. The underneath. Are you ready? Look at this. This is the original cover underneath there. But look at that. So pretty. Wait for it. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I am so obsessed with this. This is my first Fairy Loot subscription book and I was pleasantly surprised when I saw this rock up on my doorstep. I was very excited and I opened it. I even made a video of me opening it. I didn't make a video of me opening my other... Oh. No, I didn't make a video of me opening my other ones, but I did post about them. But she's gorgeous. So I'm going to read her in a vlog coming up. Do I know when the vlog's going to be up here? No. I don't, because I've got a lot of books being read right now, so I don't know when I'm gonna get around to this, but she will be in a vlog, so you will see my reactions. But she's gorgeous. I love her. Next, we have my second Fairy Loot subscription book, which was December, and that was Cold Wire by Chloe Gong. Here's the thing. Lots of people didn't like this edition. I like the cover, hate the sprayed edges. Hate these sprayed edges. They just seem low effort. That's the other thing I didn't like about my other Fairy Loot. They only went on the side. They didn't do like, you know, like the Grim and Horror did with the sprayed edges on the top and bottom. But yeah, so I love this cover. Hate the sprayed edge. Back. Oh, the artwork though. Oh, you ready? This naked cover. Come on, this is gorgeous. This is, I think this is hand painted. Like in terms of like someone painted it and then they put it on the books. Because this is gorgeous. This actually makes the sprayed edge not look as bad. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, yes. This is gorgeous. And then I know there's one of the man at the back. Bro, he's fine. Oh my god. Hell yeah. I actually need to read this book. I didn't put it on my TBR. Oh my god. I didn't put it on my TBR for my friends to pick. Wow. They could have picked it and I would have never known because I forgot to put it on my TBR list. Well, guess what I'll be doing after I finish filming this, because she wants to be read. I want to read it because it actually sounds really good. And I know the second one's coming out this year, isn't it? So I feel like I need to read it beforehand. Okay, my final edition is my last Fairy Loot subscription that I got because I had to cancel after this. She is the prettiest one. She is probably the prettiest book I own because look at this. The Swan's Daughter. I don't want to say the author's name because I know I'm going to butcher it, so I'm not even going to try, and I don't want to like feel really bad for making an absolute butcher of her name. But look at this. Look at this. Look at this spread edge. Once again, very boring because it's the same color as normal pages, so it doesn't really do anything, but it's fine. But the inside makes up for that. Are you ready? Look at the underneath. This is insane. Once again, pretty sure this is hand drawn, hand painted. Oh, hell to the hell yes. Look at that. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I'm obsessed with it. Once again, I really want to read this book. So that's all my special edition books. That's all of them, I'm pretty sure. Let me just do a scan of my shelves to make sure, because if there's more and I've missed them, I'll feel really bad. I'll feel really bad. I think that's all of them. Yeah, that's all of them. That's all my special edition books or collector's editions or something like that. I love them. They're gorgeous. I'm gonna put them back on the shelf and I'm gonna show you what they all look like on the shelves, because they're kind of spread out. There's one down there, Harry Potter's down the bottom, Powerless is up there, and then the rest are on the top shelf all together with the sprayed edges facing out. So I will show you guys. We put them back up on the shelf, so I'm going to show you where each of them are, because they're kind of spread out. Harry Potter ones sit down here, and then my Where to Crawdads thing is there. Then we have Good Spirits is just down here on its own. It just chills with the romance. These are the main ones. So we have the Powerless editions here on my Powerless section. Then we have my main special edition shelf up here with all the sprayed edges out, and my collector's editions and special editions of those there. So yeah, I just stare at this from my bed and I admire it, and I think it looks pretty. Okay, that is the end of today's video. I hope you liked this video, me showing you my special edition books. This was just an idea I've had for a while because I want to show off my pretty books. So yeah. Oh my god, wait guys, I forgot 2 editions. They're not special editions, but they are like editions. And my phone is dying. My phone, the camera's a little tilted, but you're going to have to deal with it and be fine with it. We forgot 2 editions. They're not special editions, but they are original editions. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? One of them I got gifted from a friend, the other I bought on eBay for $45. Good steal for the thing it is, but this one was from an ex-friend. We don't talk to her anymore either, but she gave me a 2nd edition Queen of Shadows. And if you know me, this is my favorite book of all time. This is my favorite book of all freaking time. I am obsessed with this book. Okay, it is so good. I'm literally nearly up to it. I'm reading Airfire at the moment. I'm doing audio, like I'm rereading it, and I'm nearly up to Queen of Shadows again, and I love it. I love it. I love it so much. So yeah, this is the 2nd edition Queen of Shadows that came out in 2015. She just had this and she's like, do you want it? And I'm like, that's my favorite book of all time, give it to me. So she gave it to me as a birthday gift. Was it last year or the year before? I think it was last year. We're not friends anymore, we don't talk, I went no contact, but yeah, so I still have to thank her for this. You know who you are. She's not watching this, but you know who you are. So I bought this one for $45 off of eBay. I got a 1st edition. This is from 2014. This is from like one of the first prints. When I saw this for $45 on eBay, I had to snatch it up. I had to snatch it up. I was like, $45. I've seen people selling this for 10 grand and I got it for 45. I think 49 once with postage. But oh my god, when I reread Crown of Midnight, I in fact did read it like with this copy instead of my other copy up there. But oh my god, I screamed when I saw this for 45. So now I need to get the rest of this set of Throne of Glass, the originals, and I need to get the other set of this set of Throne of Glass so I can have 3 sets of Throne of Glass, because I have the colored ones, and then I want the whole set of the originals if I can find them, and then I want the whole set of the white. They still sell the white ones in Dimmicks here in Australia, so I might just have to buy them for no reason. Why not? So yeah, that's all my special edition books. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll see you guys next week with the other video I'm about to film right now, because I already got my makeup done, so I'm like, I'm just gonna film right now. So if you see me in the same top, right, for next week's video, just know that they were filmed on the same day, that this one and next week's video are filmed on the same day. That is why I'm wearing the same clothes. Also, I'm wearing my pajama pants, if you didn't know this, but yeah. Okay, bye. I love you guys.